palms together. On the inhale, expand through the chest, through the lungs, open up all three sides of the ribs. And exhale, start to relax into the floor, feeling yourself melting into the earth. As you breathe in now, again, start to expand through the inhalation, bringing all the breath in as much as you can. And on the exhale, feel your hips relax, your spine soften, your gaze soft. On the last inhale, breathe in from the throat to the chest to the upper abdomen and pause. And on the exhale, feel the shoulders relax, the gaze relaxed internally. Lowering your hands down as you finish that exhalation, we're going to make our way towards the wall, bringing our legs up the wall. So bring your hip one side up against the wall, and then bring your hands behind you, fingertips pointing back. Lift your chest as you inhale, drop your chin to your chest, and slowly exhale as you rotate, lifting your legs up to the wall, lying down, allowing your neck to relax. Keep your feet on the wall, hip-width distance, and then lift your hips up as you inhale, and take the bolster and slide the bolster underneath your pelvis as you exhale. Ensure that your hips are somewhat touching the wall, and that the bolster is underneath your low back. Once you've completed that, lift your legs up. Stretch your legs out and rest your arms down in a T position. Palms can be facing up if it's available. Keep the back of the neck long. When you inhale, feel the breath moving in now, even through the armpits, through the sides of your ribs, expanding. And on the exhale, feel the pelvis become heavy and relaxed. Breathe into the body again, feeling each part from the fingertips to the toes. And on the exhale, feel the back side of the body relax into the floor. Breathing into the body, relaxing into the earth. Continue to explore the rhythm of the breath this way. And as you do this, be aware of the sensations in your legs, how the legs begin to release their fluids, fatigue, how the comfort of the earth underneath becomes more and more supportive, more and more available, how gravity allows the whole body to settle. Now slowly begin to bend your knees with the soles of the feet on the wall. Lower your hands and take the bolster over to the side again. Lower your pelvis down. And with your feet on the wall, take a breath in. And when you exhale, drop your knees over to the left side of the body. Let your feet slide down the wall with the soles of the feet on the wall. And if you wish to take the bolster between your knees, you can do that. And then open up your arms and let your palms face up. If you're ready, you can gaze very gently over the right shoulder, allowing the cervical spine to also be in a twist. Breathe in. And as you exhale, feel your body settle into the floor. Feel the right shoulder blade grounding and relaxing. Again, breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale. And exhale here. Feel the release of this pelvis and the legs and the gaze. Now taking the bolster with you, if you wish, you can bring the feet back up to the wall with the bolster between the knees. Allow it to just come up. And then exhale and go in the other direction. Keep the bolster between the thighs to ensure proper opening of the pelvis. Take a breath in, and when you're ready on the exhale, gaze over your left shoulder, relaxing into the twist fully. Like the wave, breathe into the body, and like the wave, recede back into the body, exhaling. Breathe in, feeling the expansion through the lungs, through the pelvis. Exhaling as you settle down into the floor, settling your pelvis and hips. Take one more breath in here, expanding, opening. And exhaling, settling down, relaxing. Breathe in again. And out. Now take your left arm over to the right side where your knees are. And as you rest here in a fetal position, relax for a moment. Take a moment here to observe the whole body as it rests. In your own time, you're pressing into the floor with your hands, taking the bolster away from your knees, and then allowing yourself to come into a child's pose with the bolster along the front of your mat. Settle your hips back and rest with your forehead either on the ground or slightly lifted. Breathe into the low back, feeling the sensations in the low back as you inhale. Relax the whole body here as you exhale. Breathing in again. And exhaling here, relaxing and restoring the system. On the next inhale, come up to all fours. As you do this, keep the elbows bent to open up through the upper back, lift the sternum, and then exhale and come back into child's pose, relaxing your hips back to your heels. Inhaling, come forward and up. Open through the chest. And exhaling back with your hips towards your heels. Letting go, relaxing the breath and the spine. On the next inhale, coming forward, bringing the bolster slightly lower. Rest on the left side of the rib cage. Keep the bolster underneath the rib cage and then extend your left arm, palm up. Stretch your legs out, and then when you're ready, take your right arm and inhale the right arm overhead. Relax the arms and feel the stretch along the side of the body. Breathe in and breathe out. Relaxing the gaze and the jaw, feel the breath as it slowly travels down into all of the organs of the body. And on the exhale, feel the left side of your ribs and your shoulder and your pelvis relax. Once again, mindfully bring your breath down into the organs of the body. And on the exhale, feel the left side of the body settle into the floor, into the bolster and into the mat. And then from here, I'm going to ask you to roll down onto your belly so that you're now facing the ground in a prone position. Keeping the bolster where it is to do the other side. Bring the bolster underneath the right rib cage, sitting down on the right hip. Extend the right arm with the palm facing up. Inhale the left arm overhead. Legs stretched out. And on the exhale, relax here. Breathe into the whole organ system mindfully. And on the exhale, feel the right shoulder, rib cage, and hip settle into the floor. Inhale, breathing into the whole system. Each organ creating space. And then exhale, feel the right shoulder, rib, and hip settle into the ground even further. Take one more breath here. And exhale, settle into the floor. And then when you're ready, slowly lie down on the belly, prone. Rest your forehead in your hands with your belly on the bolster. Keep the bolster just underneath your rib cage. Exhale and settle the whole body into the floor. And now fluidly, coming up with your chest, resting your elbows under your shoulders, move into Sphinx pose. Palms down, open the fingers wide, widen your legs, and on the exhale, feel the front of your pelvis resting into the floor. Let it become heavy, relaxed. With each inhale, feel the lifting of the spine, a slight arch in the mid-back. And on the exhalation, feel the front of your legs heavy, gravity dropping them down. Inhale down the spine, into the kidney area, under the rib cage. And on the exhale, feel the front of the pelvis become heavy on the mat. Now, if you would like to go a little further for the last 3 breaths, you can press into your hands and lift your elbows off the mat. And on the exhale, come back down on the elbows, allowing yourself to return back to the Sphinx pose. We'll do 2 more like that. Inhaling, lift up and feel the stretch through the front of your chest and your pelvis. Exhale and settle down onto the elbows again. One more time here. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, coming back down. And then pressing yourself into the floor with your hands, coming back into child's pose. So you curl your back toes under, let your body sink back to release the low back here. Breathe into the low back, noticing the sensations that are now there. Noticing yourself becoming more and more in tune with what is arising in the body, breath, and mind experience. And when you're ready from here, I'll ask you to come forward and turn your body around so that the bolster is in line with the upper part of your back, keeping the bolster exactly where it is, just lying down, and letting your head rest on the other side of the bolster. Letting your upper body also rest so that your arms come over the bolster with the palms facing up. Now allow your feet to come together, soles of the feet together and knees apart. Inhale here, feel the stretch. And exhale, allow the inner groins to relax. Breathing down the spine, notice any sensations along that journey. And exhale, feel the inner legs and inner groins relax. Inhale again, feeling the whole spine on the inhalation right down to the tailbone. And exhaling, noticing the pelvis become heavy and relaxed. Now on the next inhale, take your arms overhead. As you do that, stretch your arms, and on the exhale, lower the arms back down. Stretch your legs out now and make your way into a final rest position. This may require you getting up to adjust the bolster under your knees. Perhaps you'd like to place an eye pillow over your eyes and a blanket underneath your neck and head. Do this as you prepare for the final part of the practice. Once you've settled down into the floor, let your shoulders roll down away from your ears. Keep the back of the neck long so that the chin is slightly dropped, and rest the eye pillow over the eyes and forehead. Your arms may rest on your abdomen, by your sides, palms up or down, and allow your feet to remain relaxed, slightly parted. Breathing into the body, notice the changes in the body. Breathing out, settling into the mat. As we move through a mindful body scan, let each part become the focus of the attention in your mind. Bring your attention to the right hand and feel the fingers of the right hand. Feel the bones in the hand, the joints of the nails and the bones. Feel the palm of the hand, and then feel the whole hand become heavy. Let the wrist and the lower arm also become a part of your awareness field. And then, like fluid, like liquid, let the lower arm become soft, jelly-like, relaxed. Feel the upper arm and the shoulder heavy. Now the whole right arm is liquid. Bring your attention to your left hand. Feel the fingers of that hand, the palm as it relaxes. The wrist, the lower arm, and the elbow. Feel the whole lower part of the arm become liquid. melting into the ground. The upper arm and the shoulder, also heavy. Now the whole arm is like liquid. Feel the back of the neck and all the spine of the back of the neck, each vertebrae like liquid, heavy, fluid, relaxed. Feel the back of the head, heavy, gentle. Feel the back of the head melting, the skin of the back of the head spreading, melting into the ground. Notice the whole head relaxed, the forehead. Feel the eyes resting back heavily in their eye sockets at the back of the head. The muscles around the eyes like liquid. The nostrils and the nose. The cheeks and the jaw. Even the gums, soft, relaxed. The palate inside the mouth like liquid. Deep inside the throat and the chest, soften all the tiny muscles and bones. Feel the heart, the ribs, and the abdomen relaxed, relaxed. Notice the belly and the pelvis. Let the pelvis become heavy. Now feel the upper back and notice the shoulder blades, the mid-back, and the rib cage at the back of the body, heavy and relaxed. The lower back, all the little bones at the base of the spine, right to the tailbone, heavy and relaxed. Feel the outer edges of the hips, heavy. The thighs melting like liquid. The knees soft. The skin at the back of the knees melting, spreading into the earth. And feel the outer calves, just the edges of the outer calves, and the shins, the whole lower legs relaxed. Be aware of the ankles, soft like liquid. The heels, the soles of the feet, and the toes. Include the tips of the toes, and let the feet melt like liquid. The whole body now like liquid, melting, softening, giving in to the earth, feeling Mother Earth underneath the body,